Hey guys, Pontiff is live, and it's a very, very lovely day today, guys. I'm drinking coffee. Coffee's for closers. Hello, beautiful men in the audience there. It is your Commander-in-Chief, the Archibald, General Reichmeister, Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3, 3-star General. Guys, I'm here to save you from horological purgatory. Now, guys, let's get some panel guests on the show. By the way, guys, I want to have a special call out. Da-da-da-da! We got the Del Winnie. We got Del Winnie Scotch. This was a very special present from Jeremy Mears. I want to thank you, Jeremy Mears. I just got your Dan Murphy's thing that you're going to be promoted whilst I'm drinking this on the channel. And I've also got another present. This here is from Nathan Sendrillian. Nathan sent me a bottle of Monkey Shoulder. Guys, bottoms up. Now the prices are $5 for Monkey Shoulder and $10 for the Del Winnie. Which drink do you want me to drink? Which one, guys? You pick it, you pay for it. Okie dokie dookalus. Okie dokie dookalus. It's Archie Luxury on. We're broadcasting live on the channel. And guys, we're going live now. So let's talk there. I want to get a few people on. Let's get a few guests on there. I want that blue shirt Buddha. Blue shirt Buddha. Come on, man. I'm going to send the invites now. Whoever's on first, they get on. I'd love to have the blue shirt. I like the tan zeal, the dog trainer. I like the dog guy. All of them. Just sending the invites out now. Getting it done. We're getting them out now. They're going out now. We're getting them all done. Just sending it now. Whoever comes on first. Oh, shit. What the hell happened here? I hate this. You know, this sometimes my computer's playing up, okay? It's just... I just don't understand. This is just... Let me just do this quickly. I'm trying to do more than one thing at once, and I got into trouble. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm just trying to fix this up. Anyone wants to come on, they're welcome on here. Done. Send. Okay, that's gone. Let's have a look. Has that gone? Yeah, that's gone. Beautiful. They're all got... The invites have been sent. Get the snakes on the show. Get the snakes on the show now. Get the snakes on the show! We want to get the snakes on the show. Tank Williams the third. $5 per Archie's request. Shout out to the long black backs, aka boy butts, aka flat butt ladies. I love flat butts, by the way. I love it, love it, love it. You can't forget the thick thighs and garlic breath. Drink! Okie dokie. I think that's the monkey's shoulder. Monkey's shoulder. Well, why not? Monkey's shoulder is it's a sensational scotch. I actually, for the money, the bang for the buck, this is really top class. I'd rather have Monkey Shoulder than Johnny Walker Red. You know, this is a really good. It's a blended malt Scotch whiskey. It shoots way above its weight. There we go, guys. That's a $5 Scotch. $5 Scotch. Thank you so much, Monkey Shoulder. And this Monkey Shoulder came in from Nathan Sendrillian. I'm going to put his name. I am going to put his name on this coupon here. I'll put his name on here. That was Nate. that was the monkey's shoulder. Lovely. Beautiful, 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 man. And the other one was the Delwhinnie 15. Thank you so much, sir. Okie dokie, we're doing the show. No one's coming in. We got Jeb, $5, man. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. Woo! Jeb, I haven't drunk a whiskey in a week. I haven't had any alcohol in a week. It feels good, man. Okay, that felt really good there. Come on, guys. Come. What we got? We got $20 super chat. Douglas Freer, $20. I think that's a Delwhinnie. I think that is a Delwhinnie. Let's open this baby. Whiskies for drinking, watches for wearing, and wenches. Well, this is. I'm trying to get the Google ads. Google ads. Google ads. We're trying to get the Google ads going, guys. So I got to tell you, man, I really do enjoy these shows here. I've been out of my mind. I have been absolutely out of my mind. The Delwhinnie. Look at this here. It's got this here. I think we'll have a double. We had a double. There we go, guys. That's your bit. It's like a 3/4. That's $20. Thank you so much there, sir. I got to tell you, man. Whiskies for drinking. Don't hoard this shit. You know, I used to hoard it. And you know what, man? Forget it. Whiskies for drinking. Watches are for wearing. And wenches, well, wenches are for the bedroom, man. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Cheers. I'm seeing my friend. By the way, this is COVID safe. We are now COVID safe, guys. COVID safe. We are COVID safe on this channel. I gotta tell you, man, we're COVID safe. You know that? I tell you what, let's go. I got Douglas Freer. Man, you rock! You rock, man! Yankee Doodle, $5. Just purchased a 95p sterling silver flatware set. Figured I'd diversify and invest in silver. You know, that stuff is so cheap. Dinner sets are also a bargain. Man, grab what you can. I love quality. You need to have quality. What's he wearing today? Looks like a J.J. LeCoultre. I am wearing a Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe, the 5127. Guys. I sold the Jaeger LeCoultre. That was Scotty's. The guy picked it up halfway through the show. That's why I had to shoot out. He came to pick it up. The only men's watch I've got in the house is the Patek 5127. So I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere, man. I ain't going anywhere. It's all good. It's very, very cool, man. I gotta be totally honest with you, man. Please! Oh, we got blue shirt. Thank God. Hello! This is the blue shirt Buddha. Let me plug my mic in, blue shirt. Hello, blue shirt Buddha.
Hello, Pontiff. How are you?
I'm over the moon. I've got whiskey. I got picked up yesterday.
I saw some punters bought you some whiskey, huh?
Yeah, so very quickly, just a very quick shout out. There was a Nathan Sendrillian, got me monkey shoulder, nice. And Jeremy Mears, Delwhinnie 15. Now, this is a new segment. Every time you buy me a whiskey, I'm going to drink the Viking thing, drink the Viking thing, and I'm going to announce your name. So if you want to buy me whiskey, Dan Murphy's Middle Park has some really good whiskeys. I like boutique whiskeys. I like cheap whiskeys. I like any whiskeys. There we go. We got a Reda, $2. Best watch when negotiating a price on a BJ Beach. I got to tell you, man, seriously, you know what? Sometimes, man, just be cool. Don't be the guy who needs to get it all for free. You know what you do? I tell you, I've been to those beaches. You just say, you're really beautiful. You're really pretty. Take her to lunch. Be nice. Always. I tell you something truthful. Can I share a story with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Hello, Blue Shot.
Hey, James, how are you? But
I wanna share
before you share the story, suck a hole.
Suck a hole! Okay, this is a very intimate story. I don't know if I should tell you. Do you want to hear the story?
Yeah, nobody's listening.
Okay. One of the most important things that ever happened to me as a man is I had this beautiful service provider who gave me a freebie. And, I got to tell you, I was in love with her. Of course I was, okay? Half Japanese, half Singaporean. Okay, that was the mix. I'm still in love with her. And anyhow, I was always, when you go to providers, I'm always a nice guy. I always give them a cuddle, say, hey, you're really pretty. Just, I buy them a little perfume. I gave them Christmas cards. I'm kind of, I just want to tell you this story, okay? Anyhow, she moved away because she went to greener pastures. We had a mining boom in Queensland. She decided to move up north because of all the wealthy miners up there. And she came back for a holiday at the coast.
Okay.
And she rang me and said, Paul, I'd love to see you.
Oh.
And I said, Yumi, her name was Yumi. I said, Yumi, I really would love to see you as well. I said, I've got a present for you. I've got a beautiful perfume. I sent her a picture. I said, let's do dinner. Now, I went and saw her, right? And as soon as I walked in the door, she had this sexy gown on. I'll get that guy in the waiting area. You'll come on after the story. She just said, do you want to have some fun now or after dinner? I said, Yumi, let's do it after dinner. Relax, beautiful girl. I said, you're so beautiful.
Good answer.
You're so gorgeous. I said, Yumi, we had some wine. We went to the restaurant. We had a beautiful meal. We went back to the apartment. I had the time of my life. Money never came in. It was all a freebie. You understand? If I pulled out my wallet, it would be offensive. She just wanted to say hello. I said, Yumi, I'm a bit fat now. She said, Paul, you're always very handsome, man. I always liked you. You're so kind. You're a nice man. So what I'm trying to tell you with this story is what the moral is. This is one of, out of all the things I had, I'm a millionaire, okay? I've met really powerful, important people. But one of the moments that means the most to me was Yumi saying to me, I want to see you, Paul. I like you. And I got to tell you, man, seriously, I'll never forget Yumi as long as I live. Okay? That memory means more to me than a paddock. Okay?
Wow.
Okay. Now, probably okay. It means more to me than a Rolex, not a paddock.
Okay.
Paddocks are expensive.
Back the truck up.
Okay.
Yep.
But that experience, she just said to me, hey, Paul, I really liked you. Now, this dream, this fantasy was so surreal. I had to stop on the way home from visiting her. I pulled into a 24-hour petrol station. And to make sure that I wasn't dreaming, because this dream was just fantasy, man. And by the way, I growled her out. Of course I did. I gave her good service. So that's why, I'm not a lousy lover. I had to go to the donut counter and order I like coffee flavored donuts. Well, I used to before when I was fat, I used to like coffee, and they only had strawberry. You know why I did that? I hate strawberry, by the way. You know why I ordered a strawberry donut?
Why?
You'd wake up.
Because otherwise it would be pure fantasy. Everything had gone my way. And I just needed to know this was not a Viking dream. Do you understand? And I got to be honest with you, when you're with providers, I mean, yeah, look, it's a very tough business. Why not be nice? most guys are jerks, they're assholes.
Right.
If you're really nice, isn't that kind of cool? And I gotta tell you, seriously, no bullshit, that memory of Yumi, that's worth more to me than $10,000, I would say. 10,000 Aussie dollars. 7,000 US. Okay, there we go. 7,000 US. That's what that memory's worth to me. And we've got Thor Prop. Hello, how are you?
Hi,
Hello.
Archie, how's it going?
Who's this?
It is full pulp.
Hey, that's good. Good to have you on the show. So, I got to tell you, Blue Shirt and Showcase, sometimes with your providers that you see, just be nice. Why not be a gentleman? Why not? I'm not saying be a stooge and just get ripped off.
Right.
But I'm saying, man, that memory's worth more to me than money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth as much as a paddock. I gotta draw a line.
Let's not get carried away.
Let's not get carried away here. I mean, God's sake, it was a freebie, for God's sake. But do you understand?
I do.
That memory, I will never forget her. In fact, I've tried to... Look, she's a lady who works... She's a lady of the night. I've tried to rekindle the relationship. She said, Paul, I know you're married and I know you've got your children and it would never work, Paul, but I just wanted to see you and have dinner with you.
How nice.
You know what I mean? One of the most touching moments of my life. And I love her. I really do. I can tell you honestly, what is love? I don't know what love is, but I got to tell you, with Yumi, I'll never ever forget her. I'll never forget her. Like that memory, I really loved her. I do love her, but you know, it's one of these things, you know, it's what is anything, and I gotta say, man, just be nice to your providers. People who do that sort of industry, it's very tough. People are jerks, they're assholes. How do you negotiate? What watch do you... I mean, that's just typical asshole bravadery. I mean, just be nice. Just, if you're kind. You know, I've always said to people, you know, I don't lie to people. You say, you know, you're really pretty. You're really beautiful. That line, oh, every woman, doesn't matter if the woman is a professor, if she's a PhD, or she's a high court judge, she wants to be told her breasts are beautiful. You know this?
Sure we won't get a slap on the face, Archie?
Sorry? Hey, it's your geisha! Yeah, it's your red boy. How you going, governor?
Well, we know in the 70s...
In your welfare, you're fired!
We could pinch bottoms, but now we can't get a slap. First we've got a slap on the face now. Now we're going to get a lawsuit. We're going to get fired from our jobs. What's going on?
Anyhow, it's enough deep and meaningful. Let's get back onto the watch talk. Come on, guys, get the watch talk. Showcase. Let's get the watch talk happening. These super chats are dying. What the hell is going on? I'm trying to give you a deep and meaningful conversation, and you guys have all gone mushy on me. What's going on, guys? Come on, come back, come back.
Do you slate Tudor in front of Clive just to, you know, troll him a bit? Because sometimes you say it's cool, sometimes you say it's not, sometimes you say it's for losers, sometimes you say it's good bang per buck. Make up your mind, mate.
Okay. It's different watch for different circumstances. If you're a 25-year-old man, Tudor's a great watch. If you're a 50-year-old attorney, maybe not so great, okay? That's the truth. It depends on where you are in the life cycle. Mr. C, $1. Like for example, if all you've got is Tudors, man, you know, so I had these people come to me, what should I get? Do I get the Black Bay Black? Do I get the Black Bay 58 Black? Do I get the Black Bay 58 Blue? You know what I say to them? Man, that's just so uncool. You know what, man? Steve McQueen in the day, they gave him a Monaco because that was the seller, that was the watch, that was the dud. Wear it. Okay, off I go. He didn't care about the watch. It was free. Do you understand? He was more concerned about Vanessa, the accounts girl on the movie production set. He wanted to see Vanessa. He didn't care about the stupid watch. Too many people out there, you psychoanalyze these watches. Man, I got to be honest with you, it's so uncool, it's not funny. I'm wearing a Patek 5127. I just wear it. That's a man's watch! That's for a man. A man who has sexual intercourse with a woman. A man who drinks whiskey. A man who smokes cigars. A man who knows how to give a woman an orgasm. That's a watch!
Pressure to get a steel sports stunner, or you're happy where you are at the moment?
Look, I gotta be honest with you, man. Seriously, man. It's white gold. Do you understand that? It's white gold. Hello, David. Who's David?
Just Horology. Hello.
Hey, I gotta take this call. Just one moment. Hello.
I knew it. What's up, David?
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, David, you alright?
Yeah, not bad, mate. What's going on?
It's just
There's a lot of shouting
horology.
tonight.
Look, I got to tell you, man, how's it going there? So anyhow, we had a deep and meaningful conversation. David, I got to tell you this. Rolex, if you're a 25-year-old man, I think a Tudor's a great watch.
Yeah, I'd agree.
If you're a 50-year-old man, come on, lift your game, get a Rolex. And I got to be honest with you, it's okay to have a Tudor if you've already got a Rolex. That's cool. But you can't psychoanalyze it too much. Do I get the black one? Do I get the burgundy? Who gives a shit? You know what, man? Go with the deal. I got to tell you something, man. So many people who are watch collectors are so uncool out there. It's not funny. It just makes me want to vomit. You
What
know
about
that?
the guy that you reviewed the other day, all the Rolexes, all the hot watches in one collection?
Yeah, I got to tell you, okay, Yankee Doodle, $5. You wouldn't be in business if we didn't psychoanalyze watches, dingbat. Yeah, but I got a love-hate relationship. Look, the guy I did the review for, the problem is, man, he's got all the hot stuff. You know what? You know, the person who's got the hot girlfriend, the hot this, the hot that, he doesn't enjoy nothing. See, I like to get the sleepers. I like the Explorer too because it was undervalued. Nobody liked it. That became my watch. You understand?
Do you not think that video sounded more like an investment portfolio?
Yeah, definitely.
I got to be honest with you. If you're going to invest in watches, there's better watches to buy than that. You know what I would buy if you're going to invest? I'd buy the best of the best pre-ceramic. Best 16610, best pre-ceramic GMT you can buy. Best Coke, you can Pepsi, get a Coke. Get an Explorer 2, best, box papers, everything. That stuff's going to be much more valuable than current model stuff. Current model, they yank up production, you're gone. Okay? Come on. It's a business. I got to be honest with you, so many people in the watch game are so uncool. It just makes me want to vomit. There are so many people who are so uncool. You know, I saw a guy when I was in Thailand who spent 2 hours looking at a black dial Explorer 2 and a white dial Explorer 2. I would have made the decision in 30 seconds. He's just so uncool. So uncool. It's uncool to psychoanalyze and... You know what, man? Just pick it. Flip a coin. For me, it would have been which is the better deal. Which one's in better condition? That's what the one I would have gone with.
If they were the same price and condition, what one would you have picked?
What's that?
If they were same price and condition, which one would
I
you
would
have
have gone
picked?
with the black in the day because the blacks were worth more.
Yeah, it's cool as well.
They're both cool. You know what? They're both cool. I've owned both. They're both cool. You know? 2 smoke, 2 stroke, $8. Thank you for the very generous super chat there. Lange 1815 still for sale. Might have some interest. Look, that's my friend's. That's Dave's. Yeah, 14.5. It's a yellow gold, 36mm, 1815. Box papers, absolutely everything. He wants to sell it still. He's looking for an Aussie buyer because Dave's a bit of a pussy, okay? I got to be completely frank with you. He's not really that cool. He doesn't want to ship overseas. He doesn't do this. He's a really difficult guy. I love him. He's my best friend. He is my best friend. And I got someone ringing me on a private number. What the hell does he want? Hey, you going to talk or what are you going to do? Hey, look at this. Some dickhead's ringing me on a private number. You know, my number's out there. I worked for Blue Velvet. Everyone's got my number. It's no big deal. You're going to ring me? You're going to abuse me? What are you going to say? You're going to hide behind a private number? Wow, I'm so scared.
So that's 14.5 Aussie pesos?
14.5, but okay. Hey, Google, Convert 14,500 Australian dollars into United States dollars.
14,500 Australian dollars equals 10,437 United States dollars and 61 cents.
That's a good deal. For an 1815, that's an excellent deal.
Look, it's a little bit small. It's a 36 mil, but it wears bigger. The way they did the proportions on it, it wears bigger than my 50-35, which is 37 mil.
Right.
Mousy Pluto Prestige has just put up, and I tend to agree. Arch is about to explode, about to blow up. I'm getting the sense. It's just bubbling beneath the surface.
Well, you got to pour some more drinks into him, guys, for him to explode.
Buy some more drinks.
What makes you think he's about to explode then?
I'm actually in a good mood, to be honest with you. I've had a few good wins in my life. I want to tell you seriously, guys. The whole watch fraternity, what a bunch of losers. You know that? So many losers. I mean,
We're not all that bad. Come on, Archie. You know, we all mean well. Get some people who are chancers, some people just trying to get in on it, but then, I think we all mean well. I'm not down with the, we're all the same and, they're no right or wrong.
$5. Okay, that's a monkey's shoulder. I'm going to have another monkey's shoulder. I'm not going to drink too much because I got to be honest with you. I've got to...
what is it, 9 o'clock in the morning there?
Yeah, somewhere in the world it is 10 o'clock at night, okay?
Sure.
Remember that.
Of course.
Let me just tell you this. Let me tell you this story, okay? Watch collecting, man. You know people like the people Sir Edmund Hillary who went Everest and all this shit. They didn't psychoanalyze whatever Rolex gave them. They licked their asshole and said, "Thank you, sir. We'll wear the." Man, so many people are uncool. You know the Explorer 1, the 1016. A Japanese movie star wore it. Big deal. Who the hell? Who cares?
Right.
You know, I mean,
stole
seriously,
yours,
man.
care.
But do you know what? So go ahead.
People who nicked your watch, they obviously care, don't they?
They obviously did. But I got to be honest with you, man. Seriously, I've enjoyed so many watches. I tell you honestly, you know what's more important to me than watches?
What's that?
Family.
Women I've fucked. Come on, don't be stupid. What's this family? Jesus Christ, man. Come on, it's pussy. It's pussy. It's pussy. I tell you what, man. Some of the best moments I've had in my life have been on a couch with a beautiful pair of breasts in my mouth.
Nice.
That's more important to me than stupid wristwatches.
And you see, I'm of the opinion that someone who wears a watch like a Tudor, or someone who wears a watch that's under the radar, is cooler than the guy that'll wear the obvious one.
You don't know the truth. You don't hear the truth. Just no bullshit. I'll tell you the truth. You don't hear the truth. Most women never heard of Patek. Okay. You just know you're cool when you got a Patek.
That's very true.
Patek is just so cool. You don't need to explain what it is. It just is cool. And I got to tell you, man, the whole thing. I had women who were asking me out when I was wearing my blues, my two-tone Submariner, the bluesy. I got rid of the watch. I didn't want that sort of attention. You know that? I can.
Yeah, I know. Surprised me.
I can find my own women with my mouth, and the way I provide certain services in the bedroom. That's my catch card. I didn't need some stupid wristwatch to get me women. I got enough to deal with without. It's just not. Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $2. Were they your own breasts? No.
Well fisted, Yankee Doodle. Well fisted.
Yankee. I got to be honest with you, man. Seriously, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. It's been very tough in this world. I got to be totally honest with you, man. I think most men out there, my best advice to you, get a one and done. If I was starting out again, I'd get a... You know what I'd love to get if I was a young guy now?
What's that?
I reckon a Milgauss Black Dial pre-GV, non-GV. I reckon that's a cool watch.
Like the one you had.
Exactly. That's a really cool watch. I also think the Air King, because it's so hated, it's just cool. Anything that's not liked is cool.
Yeah. Mr. C.
Mr. C, $2. Thank you.
If you
Thank very
were to
much.
if you were to go for one and done, which complication would you go for? Would you just go for no complication, or I mean, personally, I'd go for
I reckon an
GMT.
Air King or a Milgauss or an Explorer 1 would be absolutely perfect. That's all you
Mr. J.
need. Mr. J, I got to tell you this, Mr. J. $5. Breguet Type 20 aeronavale or Zenith El Primero. Gee, that is
Breguet.
such a... No!
Breguet.
No! Okay, let me tell you this. The problem with the Breguet is you would say Breguet, right? It's not a column wheel chronograph.
Yeah,
it's
well,
a
who
Cam's
cares?
chronograph.
Who
No,
cares?
no.
cares?
We can. Believe you me, we can.
The man on the moon isn't a column wheel either. So what?
Yes, it is. The 321 was a column wheel.
Right, but not the 1861 or the 1863.
That's just because they made it cheaper. No. Back that truck up, baby. I gotta tell you, Mr. J, I'd go Zenith El Primero. Much better watch. The world's first integrated chronograph. It's a column wheel. It doesn't have a vertical clutch, but it is a column wheel chronograph. Go for that, man. Seriously? That's what I would... Sorry, I'm just telling you the truth. Wayne Kerr, $2. Food looks strange. Toilet left stinky. Thank you, Wayne Kerr. And Dan Radkay, Respektos, $2. I gotta tell you guys, you know something real? Hello? Hello, guys?
Yeah, we're here.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, the coolest thing you can do, I tell you, just wear the watch. A watch doesn't make you cool, but cool people wear good watches. Remember that, okay?
The watch does not make of the man.
So I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I love my... I think I'm gonna actually wear Patek Philippe until I die. I'm losing the weight, the Tapeworm 2000 technology with BZ. Today I'm taking a BZ tapeworm to complement the Boozer tapeworm.
So what does that do then?
It basically eats the lining of your stomach, okay? If you take these tapeworms for too long, it can lead to organ failure, okay? But don't tell the customers that, okay? The results are amazing for the first 40 days. Then you need a very big dose of antibiotics, okay? Hey man! Nothing's free in this world, okay? Everything's risk and reward, okay?
It's hard.
It's hard.
I gotta tell you, man, what do you think is cool? Is it uncool for a man to just, 35-year-old man to get a tutor? Is that uncool or what? You know what's even uncooler? I tell you what's uncooler. I see this all the time. Cove will tell you this. Going into a watch dealer and bringing the wife.
I actually think that if you're somebody who wears... If you are somebody who owns, say, Rolex, you own some cool pieces, but you choose to wear the Tudor instead of the Rolex, I think that makes that person quite cool.
100%, but you've got to own. If you're a middle-aged businessman, you've got to have a few Rolei before you get the Tudor. It's not cool just to have the Tudor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, you want to know something truthfully?
What's that?
The Hydronaut is damn ugly. That is the ugliest watch I ever seen. Man, is it a Datejust? Is it a Jubilee? What the hell is it? No wonder they got kicked their ass in the American market,
Yeah,
That was one of the worst things Tudor ever did.
It was. You can see why they lost. Customers pulled out. You know what I mean?
You must have been so drunk to have ever bought that.
Oh man, the guy completely scammed me.
What do we think of the Tudor PO1?
Ugly.
I actually like it. I've seen it in real life, but it never made it into production because even they knew it was ugly. Why didn't it make it? It was a prototype.
I quite like the bezel action. I quite like the fact that you have to lock off on the bezel action, and I quite like the fact that it's leather and steel. I don't like it enough to buy it, but I don't dislike it.
I agree. You know what I really like is the Tudor Monte Carlo. I think that's one of the sexiest watches of all time. I got to take this call. This is very important. Hello.
Hello.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
pick it.
Watches, maybe.
Look, I'm
Hey, there you go. What's on your? Well, you just got the Cartier, David.
Yeah.
Anything else on your radar?
Not at the moment, no.
Yeah.
As you can imagine.
Sorry, what's our friend called that's joined us? Sorry, I don't know your name.
I don't know.
I'm full pulp.
Full pop.
Full pop.
Full pulp, yeah.
Well, pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
So, what's on your wrist?
I'm wearing an IWC GST titanium chronograph.
It's definitely not Paul Foot then.
Hold on. Let me type that in. Let me just IWC
GST titanium chronograph.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
I like
Yeah,
this watch because it's really legible from all angles, and it's even got a tachymeter as well on the chapter ring, date complication.
Very nice.
And it's got the yes, I'm just googling it now. And it's got the what's that international watch code? Yes, it's got that written across the top of it as well.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
The rancher was texting me while Archie was carrying on. He says that the Air King is so hated, it's the Archie luxury of Rolex.
I don't like the 5 times table that's on that bezel. I think it's really crap. If I want to know my 5 times table, I learned that at school. I don't need to look at my Air King to know that.
You see, the Air King. I don't know. For me personally, if it was to be just a plain Rolex, I think I would go Explorer 1.
Yeah,
I'd go for Explorer 1, 39mm Mark 1.
Explorer 1. When I bought mine about 2 months ago now, it's barely left my wrist.
Yeah, beautiful watch. And it's 39mm, but do you not think it wears like a 39mm, but it looks like a 40mm?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a beautiful watch.
I've managed to dent mine somehow. No fucking idea how, though.
Oh, no.
It's like on the side of the watch that faces up the wrist, and it's tiny, but it's really deep. I have no idea how it happened, but it's one of those things, isn't it? It's part and parcel.
Yeah, it happens.
So, does anybody have anything to ask in the chat?
In the chat?
Yeah. Well, we're not just looking at super chats. We can ask a few questions, maybe.
If you want some freebies, give us a shout.
Yeah, give us some questions, guys.
I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Personally, I'm of the opposite opinion to Archie. I think that anybody who wears a Tudor or any watch that they can afford is cool.
Yeah.
I think remembering that people have different budgets. Not everyone's got the money for a Rolex, and if you don't have the money for a Rolex and you buy a Tudor, I think you're cool. I think if you're a multimillionaire and you wear a Tudor, you're cool. Tudor's a beautiful watch.
What if you're not a multimillionaire and you wear a Cartier? Are you still cool? Or?
I think if you love your watch, if you own a watch and you love your watch, I think you're cool.
Cool. Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah, I would try not to call anybody out on a watch. If they think it's cool, then it's cool.
Who wouldn't you call out on a watch, man? What's wrong with you, man? I do it all the time. That's a piece of shit. That's shit.
It's garbage.
Showcase is being
Let me
PC
guess, your
and
girlfriend bought it
diplomatic,
for you. She told you she loved you. You know the worst watch anyone's ever had in their collection?
What's that?
Tiffany and Co. You know what I mean? Tiffany and Co. What garbage is that? The only thing worse than Tiffany and Co. is a Bulgari Octus Misami. I gotta tell you, man, it's so uncool.
Oxley stayed high.
You gotta call people out on watches. I call them out all the time. You know that? By the way, I've got a new series I'm starting on the Archieluxury channel. How much do you think it's worth? I asked normal people in the street, what do they think one of my Pateks is worth?
Do we get to see the live edition when you get arrested?
Well, I don't film them. I record the sound. I had one guy yesterday, right? I had my 5127. So that's retails for 36,000. You can buy that second hand, I reckon mid-20s Aussie. Okay.
Right.
I said, what do you think it's worth? He said, oh, it's a really expensive watch, probably 1,000.
Oh,
So actually, let me ask you this one. What do you think to Doxer?
Thanks, James. Thanks.
It's just garbage.
It's
garbage.
not. It's not garbage. It's not.
What about
Is it better than Tissot or Oris?
Of course, it's way better than that. Way better than that.
What
I
sort of
have
movement
one.
Does it use?
The dog trainer has one. Mackenzie
What sort of
has
movement
one.
do they use?
It's an ETA. There's nothing wrong with using an ETA. They tell you it's an ETA. They're not, IWC where they try and scam booger you into thinking it's something else.
Actually, can I tell you something really embarrassing? You know that one I had, the 3227. That's the in-house movement IWC.
Right. Yeah.
I think it is actually fucking ETA. They would Viking ETA. I think they're a bunch of assholes. They're Germans. These are the same people who brought us Dieselgate. With the Audis, where they pretended they were very, very fuel efficient, but they were actually not.
You see, Doxer seems to be there's a lot of very, very well respected people in the watch community.
What about glycine? Is glycine better than Doxer or worse?
And Squale. Why not?
Squale.
Squale's no.
The lion shark is my favourite.
What's that?
I like the lion shark.
What about Glashute?
I got to tell you, Glashute is a decent brand.
That's the original Longa. You guys do know that.
Yes, you're right. You know that, don't you? But it's so I think I got to be honest with you, Lange and Patek, I think they are the two greatest watches in our current times.
Agreed. They're right up there.
I got to be totally honest with you. There's nothing more I want than a Lange perpetual calendar.
I mean, from a watchmaking perspective, I'd completely agree. But I think from a brand/marketing perspective, Rolex is probably the greatest of our time.
Oh yeah, no, Rolex definitely is the greatest. You know who Terry Stern admires most in the watch industry? Rolex.
Well, it's also funny that Jean-Claude Biver, he in his own personal watch collection. But
hey, here we go. We got Patrick Seuss. He's actually a personal friend of mine. He's got a 3227. Has a Penaton winding setup. So it be a 77? No, it can't. Okay, Patrick. Thank you for coming out of the woodwork. I love you, Patrick. The Seuss brothers. We're coming from the Seuss studio. He's one of the coolest men on planet Earth. He's the guy who took me to the mahogany room at Star Casino. I got banned, by the way. Did you know that?
Yes, we did. We all saw the videos.
What did I do wrong? I just said, if you see any of your staff here, they're probably embezzling funds.
I can't imagine why.
That was a joke! It's a joke, for God's sake! They got no sense of humor in the casino industry.
No, they don't.
I think RWC cocked up the engineer by putting Mercedes AMG on it and making it into a racing kind of watch.
IWC rebranded the Ingenua and made it a sports chronograph. Why would you? It's an anti-magnetic watch. It's supposed to compete against the milk. I don't understand what they were doing. And they wouldn't let me into the boutique. You saw that video, didn't you?
Was that Singapore?
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Super chat.
Rolex.
Here we go. Wayne Kerr, $2.
Because you were wearing shorts and sandals.
Movie theater emptied. Thank you, Wayne Kerr. I gotta tell you, guys, we're gonna run this show for an hour. We got 16 minutes to go. You guys start the super chats now.
Yeah, let's get some more whiskey into them, guys. Come on.
Let's get some whiskey, get some more things happening, because it's turning boring. You know this? It's really starting to turn feral and boring.
Dave Nolan just put that Rolex are great marketing division, so it becomes the greatest watch for the last 60 years. I think it's worth remembering that Hans Wilsdorf was actually an expert marketing He was an expert at marketing, and hence why Rolex and Tudor came out. He knew what he was doing.
And
He
that's
was the
right.
Steve
he
Jobs
also,
of that industry.
He also owned Marconi. That was a very trendy name in the 1920s, Marconi, but that didn't fly. Rolex, because in Asia it could sound, an Asian could pronounce it. That's the whole reason. It's Lolex, please. Tank Williams III. Drink, make the thick thighs look good. Are you into thick thighs? Seriously, are you into thick thighs? What are thick thighs? I don't even understand what thick thighs are.
I'm not sure who I'm more concerned about, Tank Williams or Wayne Kerr. Between the two of them, they're regular supporters of the channel.
I'm going to put a bit more in because we got to tank up Archie.
Whole glass.
I got to tell you, you know what I don't understand is so many young people these days, they contemplate. The best advice I can give to a young person is buy a decent watch and don't trade or sell it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that your recent videos have bothered you. Your recent paid reviews, because you've made some cracking ones recently.
Oh, what did you like or dislike? Tell me.
Well, I like the one that you did for the young man whose mother sent the
Oh yes, the advice.
Yeah, I like that one. And I
was it wrong advice?
Well, I like the fact that you were giving him women advice when his mother paid for the advice.
Yeah.
But two super chats.
Cool.
Yeah, you got some more drinks.
Jeb, $5. Thick thighs make the best earmuffs. Yes, I agree. I love thick-thighed women. I've had a few in my time, and they are absolutely delightful. I also, I honestly, I'm a man. Let me put it on the table now that I'm a bit drunk. Can I say one thing?
Sure.
I like 70s bush.
Okay.
I am anti-shaving. I'm anti. Why would you laser, shave, pluck? I don't like these dolphins. I get worried the police are going to come in and I'm going to get arrested. Okay? I want women who are women. Okay?
And garlic breath is a plus.
Dental floss.
Garlic breath. I love a woman with garlic breath. Yes, it turns me on. Okay.
I've got to say, Archie, you're definitely painting a picture of the ideal woman. Garlic bread, big thighs, very unmaintained.
Go to France, mate. Go to France. They're all
Clam
like that.
Walker, $5 from the Discord punters. Thank you. Actually, I must admit, Clam Walker, you've got the most beautiful woman beside you. She is. I don't normally go for Caucasian women, but Clam Walker, the lady in your avatar, is beautiful. What do you? I mean, I don't like thin, skinny women. I like a little bit of meat. I like a little bit, A
little bit of meat, little bit of hair, a little bit of garlic.
Exactly. And this one's redhead. I've always had a thing for redheads, by the way. I must say that. Okay, redheads. GB, $2. Good show. Favorite bourbon. I got to tell you, bourbon. That's an American whiskey. I haven't had a lot. I'm not an expert. I'm sorry. GB.
Super chat.
If you just simply went to Dan Murphy's, they've got a good selection. I'm happy to try it in your honor. And we've got Danistired, $7 Canadian. 70s Bush. 70s Bush is the best, man. I don't understand this shaving thing. It's great. I'm a great Sopranos fan. Do you watch The Sopranos?
Yeah, of course. Everybody watches The Sopranos.
No, they don't. Anyhow, there's a great scene where this guy comes out of jail after 30 years, right? He's a gangster. And he goes, "What the hell happened with the shaving of the shmoo?" That's what he said. He said, "What the hell happened, the shaving?" He said, "I don't get it. What's happened here?" He didn't understand. It's so true, don't you? I love 70s Bush.
Wayne Kerr super chat.
$2 from Wayne Kerr. I like my women with great gingivitis. UK poon. Thank you very, very much. I gotta tell you guys, I'm over the moon at the moment there. I really have had some difficulties in my life. I think they're gonna get a lot better. And I gotta tell you, man, seriously, sometimes in life, you've just gotta try your best. That's all you can do is try your best.
If you keep on wearing the power ties, it'll happen.
This is actually this tie here is a Jim Thompson tie. Jim Thompson was the American who went to Thailand. He bought into the Oriental Hotel. He basically revitalized the Thai silk industry. He's a Renaissance man. He was friends with Ho Chi Minh. He disliked the Americans. He was an officer and a gentleman. He liked a bit of Thai panami. What more? He's a man. He's one of my heroes. Jim Thompson. He went missing, by the way. I don't know if you know this. I think it was the Americans who knocked him out.
So the someone in the chat has just put one Patek in the hand is worth 2 in the 70s bush.
Nice one.
You know, I got to tell you, man.
So where's the super chats, guys? Come on.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, man. My son's I'm taking him to the shrink today. I'll just ring him and see what he's up to. We'll put it on the channel because I need to get this thing.
calling is not available.
Oh, gee. Why do you turn your mobile off, son? What's wrong with him?
Archie, I know you've had a drink, but don't put your son's thingy on the channel.
Okay, thank you.
Just say it's a relation, just like I did.
Hey, you don't need to go. So,
Keeps things all anonymous and ambiguous.
Come on, guys. Where's the super chats? Where's the watch chat?
So you're putting the Seamaster 1957 up for sale.
I am.
Man, I love
I
you.
am.
I'm currently
I want you
looking
to
at
do
it.
well. I love you. I want you to do well.
Yeah,
And I want you to collect
Da-
expensive wristwatches.
David's actually looking at it for himself.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I
Very
love you.
nice.
I'll talk to you later.
I'm very jealous if
Bye-bye.
you're bringing in a bluesy, man. I'd love that watch.
Oh, it's a beautiful
There we
watch.
go, guys. That's not too bad. I said I love him. I love my son. You know this?
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's always a good thing.
We've got 8 minutes to go, guys. Get these super chats happening now. Come on, guys. Get the super chats happening. I got to tell you, this has been a fantastic show. Great team here. David, Thorpe, Paul Thorpe, Showcase, and Blue Shirt. This has been a great team. By the way, David and Thorpe Paul, can you email me at bestofarchie@gmail.com? Email me so I can add you to my list. That's where the list gets sent out.
What was the email? Best of Archie, yeah?
Yeah, bestofarchie@gmail.com. I don't normally share that with the punters because they harass me, but Best of Archie, it's a private secret address. There's no one watching at the moment. We've got 3
Wayne
viewers
Kerr
live.
super chat.
Wayne Kerr, there we go. $2. Bonville has son forever sacred. Yeah, I love my sons. You know that I got 4 of them, and they look. There's been some issues there, but I gotta tell you, having children is the greatest wealth a man can ever have. I really do love my children.
Well, that's good.
Of course you do.
I really do. They're more important than Paddocks or.
It's not what he said earlier, mate.
Let's not be too hasty.
The Pussy, you know, I love a bit of Pussy. Actually, I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm addicted. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. What's wrong with me? It's called being heterosexual. I'm a heterosexual man. There you
Oh,
go.
that's new information.
Mind you, I do love gay, black, Jewish men, by the way. But I gotta tell you, I want to say to you, I really do love my Pateks. You know that they give me a lot of comfort.
We know, but you
Should
still
I
got to
sell
get
one
rid
and
of
buy a
yes.
sports car?
No, well, yes, an inexpensive one, but you also need to add Steel Sports.
Okay, I'm thinking about buying. In America and the UK, do you have a thing called a Mercedes C200? Can you tell me your opinion?
Let me take a look.
Mercedes-Benz C200.
Mercedes
BMW 320, isn't it?
200.
Yeah,
It's an equivalent, but the Mercedes is more cooler. It's more cooler, Gav!
Yeah, we have them here. It's 41,
we have 'em.
41 grand here.
What do you think? Oh, I'm talking about second-hand one, man. I don't have 41 grand, man.
They're nice. What year?
2015.
Okay, that's not too shabby.
you need something without a roof. You need a soft top.
Yeah,
I
especially.
can't afford it. Can't afford it. SLKs are ridiculous in my country. What do you think I should do? I'm thinking about selling a paddock and buying one.
Well, it depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking at it from a financial point of view, don't do it. But if you're looking at it with, to hell with it, I
I'm
want to
50! I don't know how many pellets I'm going to put out. You understand? I want to get more pellets out, okay?
just enjoy your life. Enjoy. You can only wear one at once.
Sorry?
You can only wear one at once. Get the car.
What should I sell then? What should I
Well, we
keep?
talked about that last night. You got two of the same watch.
Yep,
one
sell one of
has
those.
papers, one doesn't.
Yeah, sell one.
Sell one. Get a Miata or an MR2. Get a man on the moon.
You know what would really piss Clive off is getting a Miata. Sorry, an MR2. I reckon
Yes.
the MR2, that would, just to annoy him, it's worth the money, don't you think?
Yeah,
I think if you get a nice MR2 with a black,
They're a good car. Don't laugh.
Cheated.
Yeah, no,
they're
they're
like
they
a
are.
Lotus that works.
if you get that an MR2 with a black Bay 58 in blue, I think that would just be perfect. I think Clive will love it.
What colour MR2 should I get?
What colour?
Yellow. Gotta
I
get
really
yellow.
like
Come
yellow.
on.
I really like yellow. I'm wearing yellow today, guys. I love yellow.
Well, you like
really
blue.
you really want to piss the rancher off, don't you? Get a yellow MR2.
The tie looks like Goosebumps. I just realised that.
Pardon?
Never mind.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, I would love to get a Mercedes-Benz, but I'm scared about Mercedes-Benz service costs.
That's not
You know,
realistic.
Mercedes,
It's not
their
realistic.
service costs are not cheap. It's got plastic parts in it. What does plastic doesn't last? Can
Right.
you put cream on plastic to make it last longer?
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
yeah.
Get an
Car does your
MR2
father
or a
drive.
Miata and get a man on the moon. It's simple.
What about a Subaru W? I look like a hoodie.
No,
I look like
no,
a guy
no.
from Essex. I look
You're-
like an Essex guy.
You're a 50-year-old man. You don't need a Subaru WRX. No. You need a convertible. An MR2.
And if I got a Subaru, it would mean I was a lesbian. You know that?
What Merc does your father drive, Archie?
He's got a Shea 200. I got a deal for him. I screwed the dealer for him.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
you got your dad a
screwed
good
it.
deal.
What colour?
Yeah,
White?
Yeah, that was the no cost option color.
Rich Buddy's just saying the rats have been at his car.
Rich buddy, what the hell?
Yeah, the locks don't work.
The rats ate.
cluster doesn't work.
The rats ate his
Oh.
wires.
Why would he have rats? What the hell's he doing?
We do here in the UK. The mice and stuff, they get into the vehicle and they chew all the interiors. They chew the wiring. If you leave a car stored in a garage, that's what
Right.
happens.
Oh my god, you're joking, aren't you?
No, not at all.
I thought he's
I
in
have
some
carpet
clean,
beetles, you
posh
know that?
part of
I have those
California.
carpet beetles! I'm going to fix those beetles, by the way. Don't tell anyone. I'm getting synthetic carpet.
Yes.
Synthetic carpet!
To be fair, I feel more sorry for Rich Buddy than I do for you because carpet beetles is easy, but getting rats in your Porsche, I mean, that's just that's
Ooh, disaster. Here we go. Clam Walker, $5. Let's get the detail of David's date tonight. David's date. Who's David's date? Who's got a date?
just
You got a
horology.
date.
What's that?
You got a date.
Did I?
I don't know. It's a comment someone said there.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you,
Good
Clam
morning,
Walker, that
Ian.
lady is beautiful. I gotta tell you, that woman in Clam Walker's photo avatar, absolutely. We've got Doc BBW. We're just about to end the stream. We've got a minute to go, and Doc comes on. Perfect timing, Doc.
Of course, that's why I'm here.
Hey, Doc.
I just got to find my phone and turn it off. There you go.
Doc, I want to ask you a question. When people say if the moon landing was fake, why didn't the Russians make a song and dance about it? What do you say to that again?
Oh, here
Something
we go.
about food supplies, was it?
Yeah, they were buying an awful lot of wheat from the United States. They were dependent on the United States largely for that, and it would make
So they
no
had
sense.
trade deals they didn't want to scupper.
On top of that, Would you believe the Russians? Do you believe the Russians now?
Good point. Doc, I want to ask you something. I got one question for you, Doc.
Yes, sir.
Concorde or Tupolev UF-144 Concordski?
Oh, you mean the supersonic?
Mm-hmm.
So your question is, did they steal? Did they
No,
steal?
which one is a better aircraft?
Oh, you know, the
Concorde?
Concorde's a better plane.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. You know, NASA, they need a supersonic plane. Guess what they chose?
Concorde.
Concordski. The Tupolev UF-144. Google it, guys. I know my aircraft.
Sounds kind of crafty to me.
And you know, the Tupolev, they stole the technology, but it actually had a higher range, higher speed.
Mm-hmm.
It was a better aircraft. It actually crashed at the French air show. Do you remember this?
Oh yes,
Yes.
That,
Yeah.
that-
I
that-
remember
that-
that. Yep.
And why did it crash? Because it had spy planes behind it. Do you
Plastic
remember
water
that?
pumps.
Guys, we're over the hour. I gotta go. I want to say I love you. This has been a fantastic show. We will be back tomorrow. And guys, I love you all. Please super chat frantically. I'm going to keep the show open for a little bit. Please super chat. Money's bad. I'm not doing well. I love yous all. Bye bye and see you.